Hello, everyone. My name is Jennifer Lussier. I'm Senior Relationship Manager at RIIPEN, and I am happy to present to you our platform and what our platform can facilitate. First of all, a quick introduction to RIIPEN. RIIPEN is a Canadian technology platform that facilitates experiential learning for post-secondary students by bringing together students, educators, and employers to co-create, to collaborate, and to assess meaningful work integrated learning opportunities. RIIPEN began in 2013 at the University of Victoria, where two students, our two co-founders, Dana Stevenson and Dave Savory, when they were nearing the end of their studies, they had realized that despite the fact that they had done co-ops and internships, and they were also very active members in their respective communities, but despite all that, they still didn't know what they were going to do once they graduated, unfortunately, like numerous students these days. But fortunately, one of their professors had decided to invite an industry partner to collaborate with the students on the realization of a project. And that's really when the light bulb moment happened, because our two co-founders quickly realized that they were much more motivated working on an actual project and engaged towards an actual industry partner. And this whole experience had enabled them to develop their professional skills as well as expand their network of contacts with this new prospective employer. And what happened in the end is that one of their fellow students that had actually stood out during the realization of the project received a job offer from the employer because they had needs in that sense. And that's really how RIIPEN came to be, because our mission is to eliminate graduate underemployment. How? By providing post-secondary students with opportunities for them to develop their professional skills, expand their network of contacts, but also provide them with career clarity and an opportunity for them to showcase their experience. So we began in 2013, but we have since become North America's largest experiential learning platform. We count over 220 post-secondary institutions on RIIPEN. So these are colleges and universities located all across Canada, the United States, Mexico, but also the UK, France, and Australia. In terms of industry partners, since 2013, we have counted over 10,000 industry partners that have collaborated with students on the realization of projects. But right now, we have over 5,000 active industry partners that are looking for a meaningful collaboration with students on the realization of projects. And these industry partners come from all different industries and are of all different types and sizes, because we have we have incubators, we have startups, we have family-owned businesses, SMEs, associations, nonprofits, all the way up to big corporations such as Walmart, IBM Canada, Tails, Freedom 55, RBC, just to name a few. And since 2013, we have been able to deliver over 67,000 meaningful work integrated learning experiences to post-secondary students. We have a target of delivering over 1 million meaningful experiences to students. So to help us on our mission, we have built the platform, the RIIPEN platform. And the RIIPEN platform facilitates 3 types of activities. The first type of activity that our platform facilitates are curriculum-embedded activities, such as project-based learning and case competitions. This could be as easy as an educator taking a project that they would already be asking their students to do for course credit and integrating the participation of an industry partner. Now, the second type of activity that our platform facilitates are co-curricular activities, such as challenges, hackathons, and boot camps. And the third type of activity that our platform facilitates is, this was an initiative that we were planning on rolling out in 2021, but given the current situation in the pandemic, the global pandemic that is happening, we have decided to launch this third type of activity sooner. So since June of 2020, we are now facilitating virtual student placements. such as co-ops, internships, and practicums. And it is to be noted that the RIIPEN platform is available free of charge for all educators at all 4 schools comprised members of the Maple League of Universities, as well as for all the students. It's through a partnership that we have established with the Future Launch Initiative, RBC Future Launch Initiative. How our platform works? Well, first of all users must sign up and create an account. Secondly, you are invited to post an assignment on the RIIPEN platform, and you can use templates that we have created. You may also find inspiration and ideas through our open marketplace, where you'll be able to see what other educators at other establishments have been proposing on the platform, and you'll be able to use that as an inspiration to create your own assignment. It is also to be noted that your assignment is, you must consider your assignment on the RIIPEN platform as a request for proposals for industry partners. You'll be informing them of what your students are able to do. You'll be able to provide examples of suitable types of projects that your students are able to carry out for them. And you will also be invited to inform the industry partners of the value of them collaborating with your students. Once your assignment is posted on the platform, the next step will be to match it with a project proposed by an industry partner. And you'll have support in finding suitable projects for your students, because the platform, the RIIPEN platform, will be formulating recommendations on suitable projects for your students. You will also be able to go and look at what is proposed on the industry side and formulate requests on projects that are of interest to you. And you will also have support by myself and my team to provide you with recommendations on suitable projects. Once your assignment page is matched with one or more industry projects, we will be inviting your students to join the RIIPEN platform. They will be introducing themselves to the industry partner, and they will launch the project. And to help with the collaboration between your students and the industry partner with regards to the realization of the project, our platform offers different tools, such as an in-app chat center, a messaging center integrated within the RIIPEN platform that will centralize all communications that your students will be having with the industry partners. And you will also be added by default to all chat groups between your students and the industry partners that they have been paired up with. So you'll be able to monitor the exchanges. You'll be able to make sure that your students are using a professional language and demonstrating a professional attitude towards the industry partner. Through the messaging center, there's also file sharing that is available. We can also invite other RIIPEN users to meet for meetings, and we also activated video conferencing on the RIIPEN platform to facilitate the exchanges even more. Another tool that our platform offers that will help facilitate the management of the collaboration between your students and the industry partners are what we call milestones. So milestones are set by the educators, and they are meant to inform the students of what actions they need to take at a given date. So between the launch of the project and the end of the project, it will create a timeline with important steps that the students must successfully complete to carry out the project. And everyone is able to monitor the progress done by the students and make sure that they are well on track towards successfully completing the project. Once the project is completed, the industry partners will be able to use the work carried out by the students to implement within their business to meet their objectives and their needs. And what we ask our industry partners to do is to provide a general evaluation of the experience, to formulate comments, to provide feedback, and also to validate the professional skills demonstrated by the students. And why we ask our industry partners to do so is because each and every student that participates in an activity on the RIIPEN platform receives a RIIPEN virtual portfolio, showcasing all the projects on which the students have participated in, with what company or organization, What were the comments, the evaluation provided by the industry partner once the project is completed, and also what were the skills demonstrated by the students that are vetted by the industry partners. So the virtual portfolio will become a precious asset for the students because it will help them showcase the experience that they gained, the real world experience that they gained while still being a student. The students will also be able to reflect on their experience and provide feedback as well to the industry partner on the collaboration. Now, for today's workshop, we will be focusing on in-class experiences that involve an industry partner. It is important to know that project-based experiential learning does not need to span an entire semester. It could be as short as 2-3 weeks. A project can be carried out over a month. It could carry out over a full semester and even carry over from one semester to the next, meaning that a project can be launched, for example, during the fall semester, but be completed during the winter semester. There are certainly also no hard and fast rules for creating experiential learning assignments, but there are certainly best practices. And in the following slides in this presentation, you will have information on the best practices, how to craft your assignment page and make sure that it is interesting for the industry partner, something attractive, something that will grab their attention and make them want to collaborate with your students on the realization of a project. We do have some guidelines, such as a series of questions just to start the reflection. So you may also think which project is going to meet the needs of your course and your students' learning objectives. It's also important that the experience will provide your students with a valuable experience and will also be a meaningful opportunity for organizations to engage with. It's also important to keep your course page open but clear, and to clearly define the essential details. The goal is to find a balance between meeting the learning objectives of your course, creating a project that is valuable to industry partners, and also provide your students with an enhanced opportunity for them to apply their skills. And how to go about that is by identifying the connection between your course, the content of your course, and industry relevance. It's also important to think of project examples and give the industry partners a few examples of suitable projects for your students. It's also important to set the deliverables and the expectations. Each assignment posted by educators are found in the open course marketplace, but also under the school's portal. So for example, here is the Maple League of Universities school portal on the RIIPEN platform. So all assignments posted by educators at all 4 schools that are members of the Maple League will be promoted on the Maple League of Universities school portal as well as in the open marketplace. It provides the industry partners multiple areas for them to find your assignment page and request it should it be of interest to them. As I was mentioning before, your course or assignment page will act as an RFP for prospective industry partners. And this is just an example of what a course page looks like. And we have different sections. And so the sections go as follows. So we have the basic details section. We have the project summary and project example section. There's also categories that you will be invited to assign to your page, and what skills you would like your students to demonstrate throughout the project. There's also the deliverables section, informing the industry partners of what they will be receiving once the project is completed. And deliverables can take many forms. It could be an in-class presentation. It could be a 10, 20-page report with analysis and recommendations. It could be a fully functional website. It could be messaging, social media messaging for a marketing campaign, as well as visuals. So the deliverables can take many forms. It's just a question of clearly indicating on your page what the industry partners will be receiving. You will also be invited to create the timeline and with the milestones for your students, the important dates for your students on which your students must carry out an action. Milestones could be an initial meeting, an introduction meeting between your students and the industry partners. So everyone has the opportunity to introduce themselves, discuss the project, ask their questions, and then start working on the project. Another milestone could be a midway checkpoint where the students would be presenting to the industry partner what they have worked on so far to receive feedback and comment from the industry partner so that the students can make sure that they are well on track to successfully complete the project. It is to be noted that for the milestones, you could create up to 15 milestones just to create that timeline for your students. And your students will also be receiving reminders of an important date coming up, and the industry partner will also be able to see the milestones that have been completed by your students. You will also be able to indicate your preferences with regards to the type of companies and specific industries. So, for example, if you would like to have your students collaborate with SMEs exclusively, you'll be able to indicate it on your page. And if you would like your students to collaborate with industry partners from the aeronautical industry, you will also be able to make that specification. And last but not least, a very important section is the commitments section. And in this section, you will be able to indicate everything that you are expecting on the industry partner's behalf. And when an industry partner requests your course page or your assignment page, they confirm that they will commit to anything that you have indicated in that section. Commitments could be, for example, that you would like the industry partner to present their project at the beginning of the course to the students during a virtual presentation. Another commitment could be with regards to, again, the industry partner attending the in-class presentation at the end of the project. Another commitment could be around the number of interactions between your students and the industry partner for the duration of the project. So you'll be able to indicate in that section anything that you are expecting on the industry partner's behalf. To craft an experiential learning assignment, there are different ways that you could go about it. You could create a course draft page from scratch. You may also duplicate an existing course page found in the open course marketplace, and you could adapt and personalize according to your needs. And you may also use one of our course templates to help you craft your assignment page, and you'll be able, again, to personalize to your needs. Please know that I am available to help you craft your assignment page, provide you with ideas and inspiration, and guide you all throughout the process. And I would be delighted to offer you a demonstration of the platform and explain the steps leading towards creating an experiential learning assignment page on the platform. Following today's presentation, you will be receiving a copy of this presentation where you will find best practices to help you craft your course page. And you will also have my contact information, and you'll be able to reach out to me, and we'll be able to organize a meeting where I could explain everything there is to know about RIIPEN. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.